very cold here in LA today. 64 degrees it got down to. I had to wear 2 layers of yoga pants to work this morning. We think it's cold. We complain about it being cold, but it's not cold here. But it is windy and cold almost every place else. This is what people are dealing with in the Midwest. This is courtesy of a Nest Cam. A man in Crystal Lake, Illinois, you can see his very sporty rims there, was exceptionally careful not to slip on the ice on his way into his house. And in fact, he did not slip on the ice, but his car almost immediately did. And then, like a penguin headed for the sea, he went sliding after it. That's kind of how it's gone with COVID, you know? Just when we thought we made it, right back down the driveway we go. This is interesting. We could have a twofer as far as vaccines go. Moderna is working on a shot that would protect us from COVID and the flu at the same time. They were apparently inspired by the genius who came up with the combined Taco Bell Pizza Hut and also those jars of peanut butter with jelly in them. They say this could be the Smucker's Goober Grape of ink. Forget it. I can't say it. Guillermo?
I can say either.
Yeah, I know. Moderna says this combination COVID flu shot could be available by next winter. And Pfizer has something similar going there. Pfizer's working on a shot that protects you from COVID and gives you an erection. But I like this. It's especially good for kids like mine who hate getting shots. And even militant anti-vaxxers, this is great for them because they don't have to run all over town making death threats to 2 different pharmacists now. Here in the United States, making the shots isn't our problem. Taking the shots is the issue we have. Of 15 countries surveyed, the United States has the 2nd lowest vaccination rate in the world. It's not even close. We're at 66%. The next lowest country, Japan's at 84%. It's almost like people here are getting bad information from someplace, you know? The only country below us on the list is Russia, which is kind of nice. Our countries haven't been on the same page like since Rocky fought Drago, you know? But the part of this I'm most confused by is they say the 6% of Americans say they're planning to get vaccinated. Okay, when? The vaccine's been out for more than a year. How busy could you be, really? The government today, you know how Biden said last week he's going to be sending us free tests? Well, the website's up and running a day ahead of schedule. You get 4 tests per household, which is great news for people who live alone and literally no one else. Because what if you have a family of 5? Do you start ranking your children? I don't know. The tests are expected to ship within 7 to 12 days, which is good. Free COVID tests by mail. What a great idea if this was a year ago, you know? You know, Biden's original plan was you send in a bunch of cereal box tops, but that didn't work. And now he's on to this. We've seen a lot of people making a case for vaccination, from Dr. Fauci to Olivia Rodrigo to Arnold Schwarzenegger, all of them. But my opinion is that no living person has made a more compelling argument to get the shot than this news commentator from Mexico. His name is Leonardo Schwebel. He cleared all possible language barriers to make his case.
La libertad no te da derecho a fregar al próximo. Ustedes, malditos antivacunas, bola de imbéciles, ya déjense de fregaderas y por lo menos pónganse el maldito cubrebocas y dejen de estar fregando al mundo. Sí, tú, antivacunas, eres un imbécil. Ponte el cubrebocas. ¡Ahí está!
Mucho bueno. Well done, Leonardo Schwebel. I may make that my ringtone. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, the government is fighting COVID in the animal kingdom.
Authorities in Hong Kong just announced they will be euthanizing about 2,000 small animals, including hamsters and chinchillas, after several rodents at a pet store tested positive for COVID-19. Where an infected employee was working. People who purchase hamsters from this affected store after January 7th will be forced to quarantine. They also must hand over their hamsters to authorities to be put down.
Hand over your hamster to the... This doesn't make sense to me. I mean, don't hamsters already live in quarantine? Not like they're going out to eat, right? I mean, what's the plastic bowl for if not for this? Omicron is also wreaking havoc on the Winter Olympics, which are set to start next month in Beijing. China yesterday announced they won't be selling tickets. There will be no spectators at any of the Olympic events. They've decided to ban foreigners from visiting. And several countries, including the U.S., are advising athletes not to bring their cell phones to China because they think the Chinese government is likely to try to track them and hack into them. Boy, the Olympic Committee really hit it out of the park on this one, didn't they? Let's see, COVID paranoid surveillance state with concentration camps and no snow. Winter Olympics, here we come. Man, back here at home in America, the MyPillow man, Mike Lindell, is having some trouble in the money department. The trouble is, no one wants his money. Mike claims that not one but two different financial institutions have asked him to leave their bank. According to a representative from one of those banks, having a business relationship with Mike Lindell is a reputation risk, which is understandable given the fact that he is a nationally known crazy person. But Mike is obviously upset, so much so that during an appearance in Arizona over the weekend, he shared audio he claims came from a phone conversation between one of his employees and one of his banks. Listen.
This is all the same.
Whenever a bank closes your account, you're on a bad boy list. And we are not closing your account.
Okay.
So we're just asking you to close it.
Okay, I'll close it tomorrow.
Yeah, at this rate, Mike is blowing through money so much, I have a feeling this problem is going to resolve itself on its own, but nothing can stop this man's can-do spirit. This is a gentleman who takes life's lemons and makes little hats out of them, and his latest business venture might be his best idea yet.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow, with an exciting new business venture I can't wait to tell you about. After years of searching, I just couldn't find the right financial institution to fit my needs on account of my ties to seditionists and attempts to overturn a U.S. election. So I made a bank of my own. I call it My Bank. My Bank is a different kind of bank where we trust our customers so much we got loose pens. See, no chains on them. One time I got myself all tangled up in one of these darn things and damn near it strangled myself. The banking with My Bank is easy. Just put your cash in an envelope and mail it to My Bank at 12112122-11D2, Bank Street, Minnetonka, Minnesota, 112122222121. Once we receive your dough, it'll be stuffed into one of these luxurious Giza cotton pillowcases. Holy hell, you feel that sateen weave. And carefully accounted for by my nephew Juno. And don't worry about security. No one would dare rob us, because this whole place is rigged to blow. But that's not all. We got safe deposit boxes to protect your priceless collections of chewing gum and kitten teeth. And My Bank is the first financial institution to deal directly in human sperm. Just fill up a jug and we'll save your baby gravy to ensure many future generations of patriotic Caucasian Americans. My Bank is proudly not backed by the FDIC because we don't need no stinking government sniffing around our loot. Void where prohibited. My Bank not responsible if your money is stolen or wet. So send all your dough to My Bank. We're not clowning around.
Clowns?
No, Juno. No!
I like it. You know, we're learning more about what went down in the aftermath of January 6th. This little nugget tells you all you need to know about the dum-dums who stormed the Capitol. On January 7th, the day after the riot, some of these nuts started calling, of all people, Nancy Pelosi's office to see if she could help them find stuff they left behind while ransacking it. This is true. According to Congressman Jamie Raskin of Maryland, some of the rioters called the Capitol office to ask whether there was a lost and found because they forgot their phone there or left their purse or what have you. So Raskin says law enforcement officers got on the phone, they called them, they took down their names, addresses, social security numbers, etc., and then used that information to find and arrest them, which is wonderful and interesting. And In fact, very interesting, and I wanted to find out more, so we asked the director of the Lost and Found Department at the Capitol to video chat, and she very graciously said yes, and she's with us now. Please welcome Samantha Sonic. Hello, thank you for speaking with us, Miss Sonic.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Jimmy.
So after the insurrection, items were left behind.
That's correct, yeah.
And have they all been claimed?
No, most of them have not actually been claimed.
So do you have a list of all the unclaimed stuff from that time?
Actually, we have the items themselves here in person.
Oh, great. Now, can we see those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Okay, well, first off, we have a lot of cargo shorts. Like, so many cargo shorts. And this one had a Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage in the cargo shorts.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna get hungry later. We also have about 4 dozen pairs of Oakley sunglasses.
Wow. Are they all Oakley sunglasses?
They're all Oakleys.
Why do you think they're all Oakley sunglasses?
I think that Oakley sunglasses make a statement, you know? And that statement is, I'm the coach of this T-ball team, and if my son strikes out, I will spit in an umpire's face, you know?
Okay. All right. What else you got in the box?
And we have this fur hat, which is kind of cool. I think it's made out of buffalo, which is awesome. Look, I'm Jamiroquai.
Yeah, I think those, Samantha, I think those might be underpants you have on your head.
Oh, God, yeah. No, you're right. They're underpants. So silly.
Yeah,
Oh,
gross.
God.
That's pretty gross. All right.
They're still a little wet.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. We've got a bunch of stuff. We have, like, these truck nuts. We have this Monster energy drink that's turned into a PCP pipe. We have, oh, God, this is something. We have Confederate flag Jesus.
Okay, yeah. Great.
And, for all you history buffs out there, we have an arrest warrant for Mr. Michael Pence.
Well, you know, that's not how you spell arrest or warrant or Pence, actually, either.
Okay, well, it's the thought that counts.
Yes, true.
You know? All right, what else did these leave in here? Let's see. We have a Bill Gates voodoo doll. We have this Bass Pro Shop thong. For the ladies out there. That's kind of fun. We have a wallet chain with a wallet. Jimmy Buffett belt buckle. And we have this picture that says, I heart granddaughter, with a picture of
Well, hold on, Liz, that looks like you, and in fact, it's even
like
wearing the same thing you're wearing.
Why
even has a microphone on, as far as I can tell.
Can you just give me a second? Just 1 second.
Yeah.
I just have to make a phone call.
Okay. Everything all right?
Hi, Mama. Hi, it's Samantha. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, he died, Mama. He died a long time ago. Listen, what were you doing on January 6th last year? Mama, no, I'm not with Nancy Pelosi. You cannot use the C word, Mama. I'm on
Okay, you know what? This sounds personal, and I think I'm going to let you deal with that, but I appreciate the look, and thank you, Samantha,
Mama, I think I found your underwear here, by the way.
Oh, my God. All right. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Click below to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you want to be that way about it, don't.